Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Amnesia the Dark Descent. Last time we opened up some doors and did a little bit of exploring down here, but we need to find some more pieces, and we ran into this weird thing. Now, we haven't really found out why we need to do this yet, but I'm just going to do it here anyway, since we're right here. What you want to do is you can put this piece of meat right here. You can't eat it. Probably wouldn't want to, and then you can lower it in. There you go. Well, that wasn't in the least bit horrifying. Let's see what happened. Get a bone remains. Now, there's a good reason we need that, but like I said, we haven't really discovered that yet. But we will soon enough.
Find her!
Transept.
This one. Prepare him.
I gotta take a look at these hanging cages here. It would not be very pleasant to have to sit in one of these, would it? Anyway, let's start on the left. Sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. So this is obviously a torture device, and we don't want to stay in here too long. We're going to run to several torture rooms, and there we'll all make us crazy. Lovely memories and sounds of what happened. And what do we have in here? Our first orb piece, which is probably what's making this room drive us crazy as well. I'm not sure if it's the memories of the torture or the madness that the orb has exuded into the room. Anyway, let us see. Do I want to go here?
The cradle is ready. Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he alright? He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible. Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Not sure you should have trusted Alexander so much, but we're starting to see why you wanted that amnesia drink so badly. Cannot blame you. Oh yeah, this device.
No, please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
find out what this thing does. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Oh, they could make him forget again. Remember that. Let's see. Mwahaha. Found you. Anyway, yeah, let's get out of this creepy place. And, yeah, I don't think it really describes it very well, but, from what I've learned of medieval torture, it's most likely he was lowered onto, a certain part of his body that would not be very good to be impaled. Oh, and this guy wasn't here before. Not much we can do for him, or is there? There's no one here. Oh dear, that does not look pleasant. Yeah, we are going crazy. Let's see, let's get this war piece. That's a bit better. What is... The rape was hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. That is pretty dang awful, I must say. Oh, there's this thing. Yeah, we actually have to come back here because there's something in here that we need, but we do not have those openings to obtain it yet. At least I don't think. No, we did not. So, yeah, we need to go back there, but man. Daniel, I cannot blame you for taking that amnesia drink. I really cannot. So let's see what is up here. This is a pretty lovely place to have right above some of those pretty creepy torture rooms. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. Can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence when their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that it will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. So they would torture them, mostly to make them fear, then give them this drink, and then be like, alright, let's do it all over again. We'll learn more about that. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I'm a monster to them, a demonic sultan pushed on a dark mountaintop. There's little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me after Napoleon's defeated. It is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Ugh. One creepy dude, Alexander. I'll tell you what. Let's see, do I have what I need now? Let's see. There we go. Okay, so let's go back to that other torture room. Get out of my way. This part messed me up because like I had no idea that there was something more in here to get, so I kind of lost for it. Even though this part also isn't actually necessary to complete the game, but it's something I like to do. So I need some of this blood that contains that horrifying fear vitae that Alexander was so fond of. And we are done here. Transept. So let us go and find the other ore pieces. Correctly, this place that we're going to right now is pretty scary in its own way. Like, of course, you still have those really creepy torture rooms, but there's something more.
I didn't get it. You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transept. Go to the choir and find the rest.
I don't know why it's called a choir, but it doesn't seem to have much to do with choir. Let's see, what was I looking for? Remaining ore pieces can be found in the choir. Oh, hello there, Wired Slayers. Alright, so we're still looking for that note by Johann Bayer, which I think is somewhere in the choir. That right. Alright, or maybe it's... maybe it's in here. Agrippa channels Bayer. Bayer taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in the seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Bayer claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Bayer told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and camphor. Poisonous fungi shall work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae can be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large enough amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Camphor, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling cairn. I'll have to address Bayer with this, as he will have to supply me with the host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. So that's why we had to feed that bone, that meat to the cairn, I guess it's called, because that bone is now covered in camphor. And we also got some blood, so all we're missing is that fungus gland. And another one of these. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in the silent cowl before regaining their senses. They all know that I'm the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. So now we have this. See if the group has anything to say now that we found that note. I think he does. As if we haven't talked to him enough already.
Daddy, good to see. Incredible. You found Vile's recipe. There might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via disguise. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Alright, so that's why I was saying when those things that we were getting, we don't need to progress, because...
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Okay, I'm gonna get away from you, so stop talking. So yeah, anyway, we do not actually have to bring the Ripper with us. We can continue on without him, but I prefer to do so. I just think it'd be better that way. And let's check out what's in here. Flyer. Very quiet. Oh yeah, this.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines. Paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you sleep. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Oh, Daniel, what kind of person did you become?
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
To the choir properly. And what will we find in there? What is so freaky about it? And where are the other ore pieces? We're just going to have to find out next time on Let's Play Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day.